The old Blackwood Manor stood sentinel on a craggy hill overlooking the desolate village of Hollow Creek. Locals whispered tales of its dark history, of a family consumed by madness and a malevolent presence that lingered within its decaying walls. Sarah, a young journalist with a thirst for the macabre, dismissed these stories as mere folklore. Driven by ambition, she sought to uncover the truth behind the Blackwood legend, believing it would make her career. She arrived in Hollow Creek under a veil of perpetual twilight. The village was eerily silent, the few inhabitants she encountered offering only furtive glances and muttered warnings about the manor. And deterred, Sarah made her way up the winding, overgrown path to Blackwood, the air growing colder with each step. The manor's facade was a testament to neglect. Ivy crawled across crumbling stone, and shattered windows stared like vacant eyes. As Sarah pushed open the heavy, creaking door, a wave of musty air washed over her, carrying the scent of decay and something else, something subtly acrid and unsettling. The interior was shrouded in shadows, dust motes dancing in the faint rays of sunlight that pierced through the grime-covered windows. Sarah spent the next few days exploring the manor, meticulously documenting her findings. She discovered faded portraits of stern-faced Blackwood ancestors, their eyes seeming to follow her as she moved. In the library, she found a collection of obscure texts, many dealing with the occult and dark rituals. One book, bound in human skin, detailed a disturbing pact made by the Blackwood family with an ancient entity. One evening, while examining the family crypt beneath the manor, Sarah stumbled upon a hidden chamber. Inside, she found a makeshift altar and a chilling tableau, 3 skeletal figures arranged in a circle, their hands reaching towards a dark, obsidian mirror. A cold dread washed over her as she realized the purpose of the chamber, of a place of unholy communion with something beyond human comprehension. Suddenly, the air grew heavy, and the temperature plummeted. Sarah felt the presence, a malevolent force that seemed to emanate from the obsidian mirror. The skeletal figures began to rattle, their bony fingers twitching. A whisper echoed through the chamber, a voice both ancient and chilling, calling her name. Panic seized Sarah. She tried to flee, but the chamber door slammed shut, trapping her within the suffocating darkness. The whispering intensified, growing into a cacophony of voices, each filled with malice and despair. She saw fleeting images in the obsidian mirror of faces contorted in agony, bodies twisted in unnatural poses, and a swirling vortex of darkness that threatened to consume her. The minute she saw them, 3 spectral figures materialized before her, their faces gaunt and hollow, their eyes burning with an unholy light. They were the Blackwood matriarchs, condemned to eternally guard the gateway they had opened to the other side. They reached for her, their touch icy and draining. Sarah screamed, her voice lost in the swirling darkness. She felt her sanity slipping away, her mind dissolving into a vortex of terror. As the spectral figures closed in, she understood the truth about Blackwood Manor. It was not merely haunted. It was a prison, a gateway to a realm of unimaginable horror. And she, in her hubris, had become its newest prisoner. Years later, locals still avoid Blackwood Manor, claiming to hear whispers on the wind and see fleeting shadows in the windows. They say that on certain nights, a young woman's screams can be heard echoing from within the manor, a chilling reminder of the darkness that lurks within its walls and the journalist who dared to disturb its slumber. The obsidian mirror remains, waiting, a silent portal to a realm where nightmares become reality, and hope fades into eternal despair. No one knows what truly happened to Sarah, but the whispers of Blackwood Manor continue, a haunting testament to the insatiable curiosity and the price of seeking forbidden knowledge.